Yeah, so I mean, your gut, well, with weight loss, it's an adaptation, okay? So we're looking at adapting to our calories in and our calories out. So typically what we'll find is we eat a certain amount of calories and we've got to burn more and you get weight loss. If you want to actually eat more calories and burn less, you get some weight gain. They're both adaptations. So your gut can often determine your calorie yield from your food, your different microbiome. Could be up to difference of 20% calorie yield from one microbiome profile to another. And it can also determine your calorie burn to a certain degree, you know, like whether you're going to go into starvation mode quickly or whether your handbrakes are going to get pulled onto your metabolism is often governed by your gut. So too is cravings. So for example, your microbiome, if you've got an overgrowth of your microbiome, and if we consider that, you know, it's somewhere between 1 to 10 times as many gut bugs cells as there are whole cells of our whole body. So when you're building your before photo, you're actually building a before photo in your microbiome as well. So what happens is that microbiome wants to keep you at that certain weight because that's what they've worked out is good for you. So as we're trying to cut calories and burn off some fat, often the microbiome will try to slow down your metabolism to try to keep you around the same size. So one of the most amazing tricks you can kind of do there is to stop feeding the microbiome. And their favorite food is typically carbohydrate. So often when you get those high carbs, the high energy carbs, they will be feeding the microbiome, allowing to overgrow. In nature, wherever you find carbohydrate, you'll always find polyphenols as well. And polyphenols are the poisons that will kill off the bugs and stopping them from overgrowing, increasing your calorie yield and increasing your body size, that sort of stuff by making too large a microbiome. So one of the keys to fat loss is to actually reduce the amount of energy in your food from absorbable carbohydrate, but increase the amount of fiber, and in that fiber, the polyphenols. The polyphenols will help to regulate your microbiome, help your gut to change into the microbiome of a lean person. Just like you built a microbiome for an obese person, you can switch and go into a microbiome of a lean person. Some of the crazy things that actually link to that is the fact that when we're babies, so when we're born, we get breastfed. And the breastfeeding is basically dairy. It's like a whey supplement. And they're designed to build you up and make you big faster. Okay, so they stimulate growth and they stimulate a microbiome that allows you to grow fast. So one thing that is a good idea is trialing to get off the whey proteins, like getting off the breast, and you're not a baby anymore, so you don't need to keep growing that microbiome. It's designed to make you grow fast, and get onto a plant-based protein, because the plant-based protein helps to set up a microbiome that's really good for fat loss and helps to maintain the muscle mass with adequate protein, but fill you up more, and actually has a better effect on the gut, the ability for the gut to maintain fullness and maintain satiety, make you feel full for longer. Another cool trick with plant protein is that when you are in a campaign for fat loss and you are getting hungry and you're trying to maximize how much satiety or how much bang for your buck you get from your calories, having a plant-based protein just sits in your stomach longer, makes you feel fuller. It does help more with that satiety. So any of the studies that show when we need to cheat a little bit on our diet, if we're starving, if you want a snack, if your gut's telling you, your intuition's telling you need to eat a little bit more, when you do snack and you do break your diet, if you do it on protein, you're much better.